Well, it's a nice chilly morning here at the garage. Like 48 this morning, a little rain going on. But we got it on the stand. We're getting ready to tear it down. And let's see what this thing looks like on the inside. This engine's probably got roughly about 180,000 miles on it. And I do not believe it's ever been broke into. And but we'll see what kind of care was taken with this thing. When Ethan got it, we never had valve covers off of it, but he was always religious on oil changes, tune-ups, and stuff like that. So pull the valve covers off and see what it looks like underneath. Yeah, that don't look too bad. Now that's what it should look like underneath there if you do your proper maintenance with the oil changes and stuff regularly. Nice. And the other side looks just as good. So far, I'm happy. Now we're going to go ahead and take the rocker assembly off. Go, but we're grabbing the right socket. I'm very happy how clean this is so far. I mean, even the push rods are nice for once to have a motor that's not all junked up. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other side done, and then we'll start taking the heads off. But this is definitely what you want to see when you tear it into a motor. Nice and clean, no buildup. Which is definitely going to make it a lot easier to clean these heads up. So yeah, after the past few motors I've done, they've been gunked up. If I'm ecstatic about this, it's because I am. This means this motor, even though it's got a lot of miles on it now, it's been taken care of for the most part as far as the oil changes go. So I'm hoping the rest of this tear down looks just as well, especially when we go and we check rod bearing and a main cap bearing and see what kind of cross hatching we got in this thing still. Well, let's get these heads off. It starts getting a little noisy in here. It's starting to rain again. Before it's raining on the metal roof. Nice. That was a nice head. All right, well, I cleaned up a couple of walls real quick. And man, you can still see the cross hatching in these. Very nice, very nice. So I'm gonna continue to get the other head off and start doing some more disassembly. All right, get the other side off. I mean, besides the carbon buildup, everything looks good. There's still cross hatching in the cylinders, which is a good sign. And I went ahead and cleaned the tops of the pistons on this side. So, yeah. It's gonna be a fun little tear down and put back together. All right, just got finished pulling the lifters out. They actually look pretty damn good considering the mileage on this engine. So real nice wear. Nice, clean, even. All the rollers feel great. Just got finished doing the passenger side, cleaning up the pistons, getting the carbon out of it. I mean, it's remarkably a pretty clean engine. So, oh, there's that guy. He probably made it out of bed. But we're gonna continue with this. We're getting ready to pull the water pump assembly off, belt tensioner, crank pulley, get the front of the motor disassembled, and then we'll flip it upside down and do the oil pan. All right, even got the water pump off. I got the harmonic balancer off. Getting ready to get the timing cover off and see what she looks like that way inside. Nice and clean. Look at that. Kind of like our propane is dying on us.
It's about the heat of the day.
But she's looking pretty good. Like I said, I'm happy that we're not working on a gummed up motor.
Disgusting motor, like the purple truck.
Oh. Is that a for real $100 bill in here?
But now we're getting ready to flip this thing over Just got a little bit of chain to gear play down below. Well, it's, you know, considering the mileage on this thing, it's actually not bad. But she's getting a new one of those anyway, along with a new oil pump. We're trying to figure out which spring we want to put in it. And we'll get to that when it comes. So we're getting ready to put this thing over. Take the oil pan off.
Damn.
Not gonna be a whole lot of cleaning.
Not at all.
Okay, let's pull this cam out and see what she looks like with 180,000 miles on her. Hopefully it looks good like everything else has been so far. Well, it's got a little bit on her, but very clean. So I think we'll be all right with that. We are going to be using the stock cam in this. I know y'all a couple mentioned why you got it out. Go ahead and cam it. But for now, just going to put this one back in. She's still in pretty good shape. The lobes look good. Like I said, it's got some wear on it. It's got 180,000 miles on it. But she'll do just fine. So now the fun part begins, is getting this thing, get it cleaned out really good, get what paint we can get off of this, and we're gonna give it a brand new paint job. How'd the cam bearings look?
I don't know, I can't find the light.
Oh, but you got a rag right there. Cool. What do with your light? Well, I always keep on losing this red light of his. It's handy as hell, but we always misplace it. It's almost like, where's Waldo? There it is. Overall, it looked pretty good. Blinded by the light. So the next step is get this all cleaned up, get the block cleaned up, get it painted. We still got a couple more things we got to get. We got to get a windage tray / oil pan gasket port, rear main seal, and then clean up the rest of the parts that are going back on, and start putting it back together. But for now, that's going to be it for today. Y'all have a good one, a safe one, and we'll see you down the road.